The GOAT of all GOATs, John Cena, has finally done it. He's officially broken Ric Flair's record with his 17th World Championship victory against Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 42. Whether you love or hate him, you have to respect him. But now comes the big question. Who should be the superstar to end John Cena's historic final reign? Today, I'm going to be breaking down my top 5 picks for who should dethrone John Cena. Be sure to leave, of course, your top pick in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It very much so helps the channel, and we really appreciate all the support that we've been getting recently. But let's get into it. Let's go ahead and set the stage. John Cena is the undisputed record holder in WWE. 17-time world champion, the GOAT of all GOATs, the icon, the franchise, the genius, whatever the hell he wants to call himself. He has earned the respect of WWE fans. But Cena has said himself, he's not going to be around for that much longer. He's going to retire at the end of the year, and we're going to need a new champion. And that new champion has to be somebody that absolutely deserves that title run. Absolutely deserves to be the man that can say that they are the ones who took the title off the record-holding champion. So here's my top 5 list, ranked of course, of who should be the man to dethrone John Cena and carry that prestige going forward. Let's get into it. Number 5, CM Punk. The self-proclaimed best in the world, CM Punk, is set to face John Cena at Night of Champions, so this one is definitely a little bit easier to imagine happening. And with this one, it's all about that poetic justice. I mean, Punk and Cena had one of the greatest rivalries in modern WWE history. From that legendary Money in the Bank match in 2011 to countless bangers after that, Punk was always the thorn in John Cena's side. And now, the roles are completely reversed. John Cena is now the heel. CM Punk is now the face. John Cena wants to ruin WWE and take that title away. Punk wants to be the man to take that title off of Cena and show Cena that turning heel and joining the dark side of WWE was the worst mistake he's ever made. In all honesty, this has been the best rivalry since John Cena has announced his retirement run. It's been the most interesting. I've been super pumped for this match. I'm super excited for this to happen. It's the one that fans have been begging for ever since CM Punk rejoined WWE. Now just imagine Punk ending Cena's final reign. That would be the ultimate mic drop for both of their careers. The fans would be ballistic. They would lose their freaking minds. And so far, the promo battles have been some of the best work I've seen John Cena and CM Punk do in the past decade, honestly. CM Punk winning the title has instant classic written all over it. John Cena in 2025 is literally dropping pipe bombs on SmackDowns. This is an alternative freaking timeline. I'm confused. I don't know. But yes, I'm really freaking pumped for this matchup. I really think that there is a possibility that John Cena will drop the title to CM Punk, because I truly believe that Punk might be the person that actually shows John Cena that turning heel was a big mistake. Unfortunately, I had to put CM Punk at number 5 because I don't really see John Cena losing the title this early on in his title reign. I honestly see him losing it at SummerSlam. So unless they run it back at SummerSlam, I don't really see CM Punk being the one to dethrone Cena. But if he does, I'm not going to be mad at that. Obviously, I would love to see John Cena turn face, and the sooner they do that, the better. Number 4, Roman Reigns. Now, before you guys start getting at me in the comments, I get it. I mean, this guy was just champion. He held it for almost 4 years. He was extremely dominant. Nobody wants to see that again. I understand. But hear me out. Love him or hate him, Roman is still the final boss in WWE. And if there's anybody who makes sense to put down John Cena, it's the Tribal Chief himself. I mean, Roman beating Cena again for a 3rd time just cements his legacy as a guy who conquered every legend in WWE. Plus, who wouldn't want to see this mega matchup again? John Cena versus Roman Reigns, SummerSlam Night 2 main event? I mean, sign me up, bro. That sounds freaking amazing. Not to mention, John Cena took this title off of Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes took that title off of Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns can definitely ask for that match. He just wants to win that title off of John Cena. John Cena wants to leave with that title. He wants to retire with it. Who better than the most dominant champion and title holder of our generation, Roman Reigns, to be the man to take the title right back off of John Cena? And if you pay attention to ratings at all, unfortunately, ratings have been dipping the past couple weeks, especially on Raw and Netflix. So I can definitely see Triple H going back to old reliable Roman Reigns and just handing him the title. And don't get me wrong, of course, Roman Reigns beating Cena, is it predictable? Kind of, yeah. But is it believable? Absolutely, 100%. Number 3, LA Knight. All right. I know this is probably and unfortunately the least likely option to take the title off of John Cena, but by far it is the fan freaking favorite. This man is white hot. The megastar is a fan favorite, people's champion, and WWE has got to know that. Beating John Cena to win the world championship will make LA Knight bulletproof as a top tier main eventer. And come on now, the story writes itself. The people's megastar versus the GOAT. The promos, fire. The crowd, nuclear. And when Knight finally gets that 3 count, that's going to be in line for pop of the century. I mean, dude, the fans have been literally begging for this guy to have a WWE championship. And it's only a matter of time until that freaking happens. This guy is getting comparisons to Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, even John Cena himself. So it better be freaking soon. Or else I'm going to be because it's ridiculous. Like, this guy is literally and you're not going to give him a championship? What the? Number 2, Cody Rhodes. Ah, yes. The red, white, and blue American boy. The ultimate babyface in WWE. And now the main character in WWE. And yes, I know exactly what you're thinking. I mean, John Cena just defeated this man at WrestleMania 42 to claim the WWE Championship in a god-awful match. Trust me, I agree. That match was terrible. But think about it this way. This is the ultimate passing of the torch. John Cena was the ultimate babyface and top guy in WWE for over 20 years, and Cody Rhodes is trying to become that. So who better than Cody Rhodes to defeat the man who claims he is the franchise, the icon, the genius of WWE? After all, Cody's whole story in WWE has always been about finishing his father's legacy and becoming the top guy his family always deserved in the company. So just imagine a rematch, Cody Rhodes defeating John Cena, turning him back to becoming a face and loving the fans once again. I mean, that's just like pure babyface gold. And guys, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this is a right decision. I'm not even saying to go for this decision. This is probably my least liked option on here. I did not want to put this on the list, but I just think it's probably one of the most realistic options that WWE has to take the title off of John Cena. So is it going to be popular with the fans? Absolutely not. But does it make sense in regards to business and popularity and all like the merch sales and trying to find that top guy that you're going to use to elevate WWE? Yes, 100%. And at number 1, Seth freaking Rollins. Rollins is the most reliable big match superstar WWE has today. He's carried the company through multiple eras, reinvented himself countless times, and is trusted with the top spot over and over again, and he never disappoints. And yes, this is probably one of the most obvious choices considering the fact that Seth Rollins holds the Money in the Bank briefcase at the moment. But also, they have a lot of history together. Seth and Cena have a lot of history dating back to as far as 2014, trading match wins back and forth, including their iconic SummerSlam 2015 matchup where Seth defeated John Cena to become the undisputed WWE and US champion in one of my favorite matches in all of John Cena's career. Definitely want to see that run back. And I know, you may ask yourself, hey, they're both heels. Heel versus heel never really works, same as face versus face, but just hear me out on this. Seth being the ultimate heel alongside Paul Heyman and carrying that Money in the Bank briefcase is going to stop at nothing to become WWE champion. And I can honestly see him cashing in on John Cena at one of his weakest moments when John Cena goes back to being the ultimate babyface Cena. I mean, just imagine John Cena has a change of heart, declares he's going to hold this title for the fans for as long as he can. And then out comes Seth freaking Rollins to cash in that briefcase. And he just cashes in, destroys the hopes and dreams of every single C Nation fan out there, and wins the title. I mean, that's like peak right there. Not only will beating John Cena help the legacy of Seth Rollins, it's also going to elevate the heel run that he's currently having with his new faction. I mean, honestly, I think it's probably the best thing for business at the moment, considering the fact that they are trying to push him as like the top heels in the company. And real quick, I just wanted to shout out a couple of course, honorable mentions. One of them being, and I guess this is kind of a hot take, but honestly, Austin Theory. Austin Theory has already defeated John Cena. He beat him for that US title at a WrestleMania. So why not have Austin Theory go on a big push and have him be the one to beat John Cena again? I actually like Theory. Theory has grown on a lot of these fans. They would love to see this guy as a babyface. So it'd be awesome to see him on the opposite side of the ring with John Cena as a face and John Cena as a heel. And hopefully he can get his get back in those promos. Another one I think that should probably be an honorable mention would be Randy Orton. I know they just had that matchup, but honestly, just the two of them facing each other, Randy Orton being the guy to beat him to get his 15th title, would love that. And lastly, I think an awesome pick to beat John Cena would honestly be Gunther. I think Gunther has shown that he's a great world champion. I mean, yes, he is the current world heavyweight champion, which is why he's not on my list at the moment. I didn't think he was going to beat Jey Uso, if I'm being honest. I had to remove him from my list. But honestly, Gunther versus John Cena, would love to see that matchup, but not mine for Gunther to become the ultimate heel, defeating John Cena and ending his title reign and his career. So there it is, guys. There's my top 5 picks on who I think is going to go ahead and defeat John Cena and dethrone him after he just won his record-breaking 17th world title. Please let me know in the comments, of course, if I missed anybody. Who do you think is actually going to be the one to defeat him? And please, I will reply to every single comment, so just please let me know your opinion. Like, comment, subscribe as always. I really appreciate all the support that we've been getting. I'll be back with another one next week. Thank you so much. Peace.